Hey everyone, and welcome. Today we're diving into a really exciting feature within our Gemini app called Canvas. Think of Canvas as your personal creative launchpad. It's designed to take your ideas, even just a simple prompt, and transform them into something tangible. Whether that's a web page, an eye-catching infographic, an interactive quiz, a quick audio overview, or even the groundwork for a new application. And the exciting news? We've just supercharged Canvas with our latest Gemini 2.5 model, now equipped with pro coding skills. I'm going to show you just how incredibly easy it is to bring your concepts to life. Let's start right in the Gemini app. With a qualifying Google Workspace subscription, we provide access to this at no extra cost. For this demo, we'll tackle a real-world scenario. Imagine we work at the Montana Department of Transportation. You've probably heard about those frustrating toll bill scams, right? Well, here's the kicker. Montana doesn't even have toll roads, but their residents and visitors are still falling victim to these scams. So our goal is to create a public outreach campaign to spread awareness. We'll feed Gemini a detailed prompt outlining this exact situation. Then we will select the Canvas option within the prompt editor and click Submit. While Gemini is working its magic, I just want to touch on our core philosophy here. We want Gemini to be a powerful ally that clears your path to success, not something that adds another layer of complexity. That's why it's included in your subscription. We believe everyone should benefit from these tools. You'll find it integrated across all your applications, which means less time switching between different programs and more time focusing on what matters. Let's see what Canvas has come up with. And the great thing is, this is just the starting point. Directly within Canvas, we can refine this further. For example, I can just type in a new sentence or an idea that I want to add. And Gemini can even suggest edits or improvements to make it stronger. From here, we have options. We can incorporate these suggestions. Then we can easily export this to Google Docs and collaborate with the rest of our team. Or to really amplify our outreach, we can ask Gemini to generate a dedicated web page based on the information in this campaign. What's happening now is Gemini is actually creating the HTML code that will form a complete web application. Once Gemini finishes writing the code, we'll be able to preview its output as an actual functioning web page. It's pretty amazing. I recently showed this to a state government and they were thrilled. They mentioned how they've been putting off some web page development simply because their internal processes can be quite complex. It makes you think, are you encountering any similar challenges where a tool like this could really help streamline things? And there we go. Now that our web page is ready, Gemini automatically shows us a preview to see it in action. For the last step, and to show you how seamlessly this integrates, we can actually embed this HTML code directly into a Google site. This is another fantastic service that's included in a Workspace subscription. Google Sites can be made public or kept private, and the best part is there's virtually no cost or effort in spinning up the hosting infrastructure. It's all just a few button clicks. We simply copy the HTML code from Canvas, navigate to Google Sites, spin up a brand new Google site, and paste the HTML code directly. Google Sites shows a preview. We will insert, then drag to resize our web page for the Google site. And voila! Dynamically generated web page is now live within the Google site. Now, what if a web page isn't quite what you need? What if you're thinking bigger, like a dedicated application? Well, we can easily head back to Gemini and ask it to recreate this concept as an app right here in Canvas. Let's try this prompt. Based on this information, build a system for residents to report spam messages. We'll keep it open-ended to allow Gemini the creativity to create a custom application. However, you're always able to refine your prompt and get a more specific output from Gemini. When we ask Canvas to create an app like this, it initializes Firebase. For those who might not be familiar, Firebase is a powerful Google Cloud product. In fact, many state agencies used Firebase during the COVID-19 pandemic for developing contact tracing applications due to its reliability and scalability. What Canvas does is generate the foundational code for both the front end, what the user sees, and the back end, the server-side logic, significantly reducing the overall effort for you to fully deploy a production-ready application on Google Cloud Platform. Again, Gemini offers a preview of this newly coded application. We can even explore integrating more advanced Gemini features directly into the app. For instance, imagine we want the app to analyze a suspicious message. Let's add Gemini features into our application. Now Canvas is adding in the Gemini API to analyze the reported scam message for common scam indicators. Canvas provides a live preview of the application code. That includes the Gemini feature that we just added. As an example, I will paste a sample message into the text box. Now I will click on this Analyze Message for Scam Indicators to show the power of the newly integrated Gemini API. Fantastic! Here is our AI analysis results. Direct AI feature integration like this is an evolving area, but the potential to build truly intelligent applications directly within Canvas very quickly is immense. So, as you can see, Canvas, powered by the new Gemini 2.5, isn't just about creating content. It's about rapidly developing functional solutions, from informational web pages to interactive applications, all starting from a simple idea.